Alafia, it is Abundant Lay here with another daily collective read. I hope you had a wonderful, fabulous, miraculous day so far. If you would like to book with me, you can do so at my abundant.lay118@gmail.com email or through my pin site listed in my bio. Make sure to comment, to like, and to share me with a friend. Let's get to it. So I actually did start the reading already, and I had an alarm go off, so it completely stopped me in the middle of recording. Hey, things happen. But what I was getting, I'm trying to think if I can remember what the energy was. It was only you and let me see if I can see it. Realizations. There you go. I was saying someone realized that connecting to you and building with you and being with you is just something that's so refreshing and rewarding to them. This person is at a point where they have accepted that it's better to be with you than to be without you. I was highlighting with the back of the deck here that what's crowning you, what's in your mind, what's in their mind, is that they feel like this is a new opportunity with a second chance here. Again, with the realizations coming back, is to reinforce it. They have awakened to the reality that building intimacy with you has really changed the way that they view themselves, their life, the people around them, the relationships they build, and that they feel like they would be losing if they don't get to keep you in their life. Like if they don't have you around them, they are losing something. So even if this person can't keep you in the capacity that they've had you in the past, any capacity with you is better than none. Bottom of the deck, we had sorrow. So it's like loss, grief, depression. This person is feeling lost. And it's because, like I said, with the peace here, you have this very peaceful aura around you. It's like you bring back balance into their life. And by them kind of, I guess in a sense, their thinking or the way they've been behaving has led them to realize that you have found peace and solace somewhere else. And this is making them sad because they wanted to be your source of peace and you theirs. And they realize that they've brought you more pain than peace, right? I feel like this person has dealt with some like very lusty energy. It's like non-committal, forbidden sexual energy. So it's like this person is feeling like they have flirted with the idea of you, but never really allowed themselves to connect to you. I kind of got that they thought that they would have more time to do so, and that, you know, in time things would just kind of work its way out. But they realized that they over or underestimated the situation, that because this person brought more of the sorrow than the peace, because they were kind of just flirting around the situation and not really allowing themselves to connect, it's made you realize that you can do better by yourself. You don't need to be around them. Again, going back to this realization energy, right? Even for you, the realization, right? This person comes back asking for an opportunity, and you realize that you have found more connection, right? More bonding and connectedness through other relations than you did with them, right? Things feel better. Even just being by yourself feels better than being with them. And so you're just like, that's okay, I'm good. Okay. So what I'm getting is the obsession card. And when I did the obsession card, obsession came out and these three clarifiers came out with it. And it says infatuation, adoration, and addiction. I feel like this is actually making this person become a bit addicted to you. I'm hearing, I'm addicted to you. I don't even know if that's a song, but that's the way I'm hearing it. It's like, I'm addicted to you. So this person feels like, oh, I gotta have you. And I just want you to see how exhausting this is to this person. Like, it's bringing on stress. They're in this like emotional storm, and they literally are exhausting themselves because they can't stop thinking about you, thinking about what they've just lost, right? And the way that they made you feel the entire time. Like, this person is, I truly feel like if this is a person that's never been remorseful, oh yeah, I split the deck to kind of see, right? This person feels like they feel broken and they feel rejected, and they are trying to distract themselves and so that they can move away from this energy, right? Because yeah, they're like really down in the dumps. Tell me this is not matching this energy. This person feels so like yucky. Like that's the word I heard is yucky. But this person feels really yucky. They feel really gross for the way that they handled everything, and the way that they were moving makes them feel gross. But again, it's causing them to feel just so overwhelmed, so overstimulated, because they truly do actually like love you. I feel like their obsession is because they feel like they not only created this storm for you, but I kind of got like a return to sender. You sent the shit back. I just have to say it, collective. You sent that shit back. Like, you were like, look, maybe even at one point you were in this energy where you were so obsessed over them. You were so in love with this person. Like, you couldn't imagine a reality where you and this person were not connected and you were close and all. And I feel like you realize, like, you know what? That is so unhealthy, because all it does is stress me out, make me emotionally imbalanced, and exhaust me. And I feel like, collective, you said enough is enough. Like, this person's presence in my life is destroying my peace of mind. And I don't want that. I don't need it. I'm okay. I can do bad all by myself, and even better, I can do good even by myself, right? I feel like you're in this space where you realize I can literally create and experience the life I want to experience. And by removing this exhausting person or energy or thought process or whatever it was that you're releasing, because it's going to be different for everyone, whatever it is, you're just like, you know what? I'm good on that. I can let that go. Y'all can have it, okay? Where you are currently, clarity. I told you guys, like, truth, intentions, honesty. I feel like you just became so crystal clear on what it is you want. It's almost like you took a picture of your life and you started to stare at the picture. And I'm going back to that obsession energy, because that's the way I kind of see it. It's like someone like staring at it, looking for something. And the fact that you were looking for something was the moment when you got that aha of like, if I'm looking for it, it's because it's not here. And I feel like that moment where you're just like, yeah, whatever it is, it's not here anymore. And because it's not here, I'm good, right? Because I'm not going to be searching for what should just come to me with ease. I feel like you have shifted your own understanding of how things should feel, how things should flow. When something is aligned to you, what that energy feels like. It don't feel like this for sure, right? It doesn't feel like this. This is what you feel when you're out of alignment. And I want to say the beauty of what has happened in the past is that it highlighted to you, hey, I'm not in alignment to what I want. This is not me getting my dreams come true. This is me settling for something rather than nothing. And I'm not that person. I don't have to settle for something rather than nothing, because settling for something leaves me in sorrow. But if I just find peace in the fact that, you know what, this does not work for me, I gain clarity to understand what does, because you get that duality is real. You understand the dynamics of duality, that we all have a dual nature, and that the entire universe lives in this dual, energetic vibe, that in order to have one, you must also have the other. So if you can obtain the sorrow, the stress, the obsession, the emotional strain, right? The exhaustion from it, then you can also have the peace, the clarity, the perspective shift, the realizations and the awakenings that give you everything you want, rather than you just settling for something just to say you have something. Okay. So I feel like this clarity card, and also, like I said, with me thinking of like obsession moving into this energy, I feel like you had to become completely obsessed with yourself. You had to become unapologetically in love with peace. Like, you had to become so completely like, I surrender whatever this is and I return it back to sender. Like, I don't want, like, if someone was to ever ask you, like, hey, was that you before? You'd be like, yeah, it was. Like, but why would you even bring that up? Like, I'm in such a better place now. Like, can't you tell? Like, why are you highlighting where I've been? You can clearly see where I am, right? And that's my point. It's like, you're not angry about it, but it's more of like when someone tries to bring up the version of you that may have been out here like this, right? You're like, okay, and we've all had a past. And it's like you're not ashamed of it. And that's the point. I just saw 111 on the clock, but like that's the point. You can't make me feel shame because I'm not ashamed of myself. You can't make me feel like depression because there's nothing in my past that I want anymore. You can't make me feel anxious because I'm confident with the moment I have right now because I'm at peace with it. Like, I'm so at peace with the life I have right now. I'm so trusting of the life I have right now. I'm so vibrationally aligned to the life I have right now because of the clarity I have and the understanding I have about how the universe works and how if I could attract that, that means I can also attract this. Yeah, that was where I was. Yeah, I definitely went through those things. Why are you bringing them up? Like, is it relevant to the story that you're in now? Are you currently sitting in this? And are you here to ask for tips and tricks on how I got out of it? Or are you coming in to kind of stir up trouble? And I feel like you're able to notice that. Like, your boundaries are so clear and crystal cut with this clarity. It's like, okay, and like you're instantly like, okay, yeah, that definitely happened. Thank you for acknowledging that experience was real for me. How can I help you though? Like, what benefit does it come to you? Like, please help me help you so I can understand. Because are you coming because you recognize that I'm someone who overcame it and now you're like, look, I'm in the midst of the emotional storm right now. Please, what did you do? How did you get there? What types of things did you do? Like, what did you do to get to this clarity? Or are you someone here to try to drag me back through it? And the truth of it is because I have peace and I trust myself, you can, even if you wanted to. Okay. Like, you're not backing down. You're not turning back around. Like, the same, like, I feel like people might use the same tactics they've done in the past, right? Because I'm definitely getting with that second chance. It's like sometimes even people coming back. Hold on. Ooh, I love this. Hold on. Because I was trying to grab it, but like, I feel like people coming back because like people see the opportunity there. So it's like they are willing to take a gamble and a risk. And I feel like for you, you're kind of like, what type of gamble is this? Right? Because you're like, I am willing to take a risk if it's the right type of risk, right? If it's a risk that's in alignment to where I am today, right? If it's something that helps me feel more connected to myself and to my environment and to the people that have chosen to build healthy relationships with me, right? If it keeps me clear-headed and it doesn't try to pull me back into a version of myself that I have already made peace with. I've made peace with that version of myself, right? Right? If it's not something where someone is trying to play on this like cause and effect karma, like, ooh, consequences to your action thing, like, babe, I've paid all the debts off for any consequences to any actions I've chosen. And I feel like you're so free right now, collective. Like, you are so mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially free. You're free from the part of you that used to be like cowering in the corner. You're just like, look, I will take that leap. I will take that risk. I will jump out of that airplane. Like, I am here for this adventure because life is an adventure. And I feel like it is because you set those healthy boundaries. Those boundaries, you saying no to things. Like, you being able to be like, oh yeah, this is cool. And then when something changes, instead of you panicking like you would have in the past, because it would have been like, oh my God, well, why did this, blah, blah, blah. You're just like, it's whatever. Because this cycle is, it's over. Whatever that cycle was in the past, it's over. Like, you're no longer doing that anymore. Where this takes you though, in the future, we have a family card, okay? It says fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. I feel like, especially if this is a romantic relationship, it's like you finally are able to attract in someone who sees the vision the way you see the vision. Like, this person wants all the things. Like, they're like, I want the relationship. I want to have kiddos. I want to take trips. I want to build businesses. Like, I want to do all of this with you. I want the love. I want the connection. I want everything. Like, this person is so happy to like build with you. And build with you is your own representation. That's why I kind of said so many different things, right? Because not everybody wants to get married and have kids. Some people are perfectly fine with just a long-term relationship without titles, you know, and they're like, look, as long as we're like locked in, I'm good. You're mine, I'm yours. We know it. We got things set up. We can create a trust. Like, even if we're not married, we created a trust or something. Like, I feel like these are two people who, like, mentally, emotionally, financially, spiritually, like, all the ways you are here. Like, you're locked in, okay? Like, you're like, this is my person. I get it. I got it. Like, this is going to be great. Okay, so for our advice, we got star power and power. So 2 power cards here. This is my divine feminine card for this deck. And it says, become an influencer of the company and earn fame, popularity. Step into the spotlight with you have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. Okay, so feminines, I definitely feel like you're about to become really popular. Popular. You're gonna be popular. Like, I can hear that like blazing in my head right now. Ooh, okay. So wrong decision, shot out, but I'm gonna go ahead and get an actual card since I didn't get a chance to really shuffle. But it says reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. Think before you act. So I definitely feel like it's a warning. Ooh, so we got partnerships at the bottom. So it says joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. So I definitely feel like there's some type of connection here. It does not have to be romantic, but I do feel like there is a romantic element. And with the wrong decision, I feel like you feel like you made a wrong decision in the past, but this is coming to an ending. It says the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth, time to say goodbye. I think whatever this wrong decision was in your past in terms of your partnerships, yeah, independence coming out right underneath that. Such a beautiful card. I feel like you're owning the fact that you can do anything. I'm hearing, I can do anything. I can do anything. Like, you can do anything. And I feel like wherever you feel like a decision wasn't the right decision, you realize, hey, you know what? I'm on a highway. I'm on a road. I can turn this car around. I can get off at the next exit. Right? Like, whatever this cycle was, and I'm going back to this time card here. Whatever this cycle was, it's over now, right? I just was thinking about this earlier today that, like, March is the end of the first quarter. You have 3 more quarters of this year. Why would you give up in the first quarter? Like, imagine you're watching a, like, celebrity sports event thing, and so you guys can tell that I'm not really into sports. Okay. But you're watching some type of sporting event, and let's say your favorite player had a terrible first quarter, and they're just like, oh, that first quarter was terrible. I'm done. How much more invested do you think you would be in that game? Like, I feel like this is the indication and the motivation to you to get it, right? To get it. Just because a partnership didn't work out doesn't mean the next one won't. Maybe you do need a season where you're independent of partnerships or the types of partnerships that you're going for. You need to work with people who both want to win with you. And if they don't, then just be single. Because at least in your singlehood, you can build confidence that you need to thrive in partnerships. It's okay to be single. Like, there's nothing wrong with singlehood. There's nothing wrong with solitariness. There's nothing wrong with that. You will still get everything you want, and you can build that family aspect with other people. It does not always have to be romantic for you to find family. Family could be in friendships, right? You can get pets. Pets can be family, right? If you want children, you could either adopt children or do some type of in vitro things. I kind of feel like it's like the universe is telling you, don't give up on what you want and what you want to accomplish for yourself just because the way that you've gone about it so far didn't pan out right. Get out of this season of feeling depressed and staring at what went wrong, and instead find peace in that. Understand that the reason it didn't work out is because there was something better for you. You needed to be more balanced. You needed to be more grounded. And even friendship is on here. It's like you need a better surrounding group, right? You need a better sounding board. Your friends are your sounding board. So if you don't have the right types of friends around you, you need to start looking at all of your partnerships with a fine-tooth comb. Realize that if you've made bad decisions in picking partners, you probably also have some friendship groups that are not supporting you, at least not who you are now. And it's okay to find a need to kind of break that mold and go and do something better so that you can actually get what you want. Because like I said, this is a time when that season is ending. We are in March. This is the end of the first quarter. If you don't like what's been here, the benefit of you having this peace card, and also, like I said, because you've built these better boundaries around yourself, right? You know what second chance, realization, and intimacy, you know what feels good in terms of a connection. You know what healthy, intimate relationships look like. Intimacy is not just, getting cozy in the bedroom. It is being able to sit around people and laugh and talk. You guys can sit in silence and read books together. Like, you're finding people that fit your soul. That's what I'm getting. You're finding people that fit your soul. And by you leaning into that, you are able to take this cycle and say, yeah, I'm good. Where can I find places where I feel peace? And that's what you go get. All right. I love you guys. Till soon.